Hello, everyone. My name is Omar Madriz, and today I want to share with you my journey with HOSA and how it set me on the path toward medicine and overall starting my medical journey. So, I joined HOSA in my freshman year after being encouraged by my cousin, who was a former club member. I had always aspired to be in a career in medicine, so when I entered high school, I immediately sought to get involved in HOSA. During my freshman year, I attended SLC, which is the State Leadership Conference, which was a truly eye opening experience that introduced me to many other students who are passionate about healthcare careers. Seeing so many people who wanted to pursue the medical field inspired me to become even more involved with HOSA and fueled my passion for pursuing a career in medicine. So, I'm going to basically talk about all of my years and my journey through HOSA. So, my sophomore year after joining HOSA, I wanted to contribute beyond those club meetings and school activities. So I was fortunate enough to have an opportunity to shadow a physician in Turlock who was a vascular surgeon. So from summer through junior year, I observed this vascular surgeon whose dedication and patient interactions really inspired me to consider what kind of doctor I would hope to become. So watching him engage with patients highlighted the importance of empathy and impact in medicine, and these were all kind of things that I observed when he um, dealt with patients and talked to them when he entered the room. That he would always just treat them with the utmost empathy and kindness, and that's what I wanted to become. So that experience really drove me to work even harder toward my goal of becoming a physician. So my advice is to actively seek community involvement. Observing the doctor's connection to the community inspired me to want to engage locally, not just in medical settings, but also through other forms of community service. So I encourage all of you to try to reach out to local health professionals. Even cold emailing can lead to valuable shadowing opportunities. So uh, my junior year, my junior year, I had become president of HOSA, which was a role that taught me leadership, responsibility, and overall how to think of something bigger than myself. It also helped me to really shape the club into something that I wanted to see because I had that leadership position. So one highlight of my junior year as president was trying to organize a blood drive and raise funds for HOSA, which allowed me to kind of shape the club's direction. I launched the first blood drive um, at Pitman in several years, which was something that I was really passionate about. I also continued to shadow during the summer while managing sports and other AP classes, sorry, which would benefit me when applying to college. So more importantly, I was deeply passionate about these extracurricular activities, and I'd advise that you pursue activities that you genuinely care about and commit your time to purposefully. So during junior year, I took anatomy and physiology, which would help build that strong foundation in understanding the human body. Um, the summer between junior and senior year, I shifted from shadowing to conducting research at that same clinic, which offered another new eye opening perspective into medicine. So I focused my research mainly on ulcer healing, which introduced me to the world of medical research and allowed me to start developing more expertise in that specific field of medicine. So even though it wasn't really something that I wanted to go into, it still allowed me to kind of build that focus on that specific topic of ulcer healing. So now moving on to my senior year. Actually, let's go back for a little bit. I want to point out something. For my advice for extracurriculars, you should do things that you can enjoy and that you commit yourself to. It's really, a lot of people might be like involved in a bunch of clubs but only show up to like one meeting. That, in my eyes, that doesn't really do anything for you. Um, what colleges care about more is really, and I think this also benefits you as a person rather than being involved in many things a little bit. Focus on something that you're truly passionate about. Don't just don't do things just to do them. You should connect with them, like in a true, like really commit yourself to them, and that's, I feel like, what helps you in the future. So my senior year, when senior year came around, I started to focus more on colleges and college applications and starting to prepare for uh, those applications. So that doesn't mean that I stopped trying at high school, um, because colleges, I know you tried your first 3 years, and why would you stop now? You might as well get it over with and um, secure those college admissions. So I applied to two UCs, or sorry, four UCs and two CSUs, and the PIQs basically told or asked you to talk about yourself and who you were like as a person. I also applied to the SGV Prime Plus program, which was another six short word essays. And in those applications, I talked about what kind of doctor I wanted to be and what inspired me to be in medicine, and also the challenges that I faced during school and just in life in general. And um, one day in May, I was in the lunch line and I got an email, and it was an email saying that I got admitted into the UC Merced SJV Prime Plus program as part of the third cohort. So that was life changing. Um, so currently, I'm in the SJV Prime Plus program, and if you don't know what that is, it's essentially a BS to MD program. So you do 4 years of undergrad and then 4 years of medical school at UC San Francisco. And the goal of the program is to get these cohorts of students who are willing to go through these 8 years and then do the residency and fellowship, and then come back to the Central Valley to provide for the Central Valley and alleviate those disparities that we face with the small amounts of medical professionals in the area. So, what was on those? Sorry, what was on those essays? I mostly talked about my experience with HOSA and shadowing, and showing overall commitment to the Central Valley, because that's really what like the committee who reviews applications wants. They want to see someone who is going to serve the Central Valley and who really has a love for it. So I talked about my hours in research and shadowing the doctor and seeing how he interacted with the patients and being inspired by that. In my second essay, I talked about serving the Central Valley and the San Joaquin Valley as a whole. So this consisted of my childhood, of talking about my childhood, in which I didn't really have medical professionals around me. And a key point that I made was about needing to translate for my mom because we didn't have enough Hispanic doctors in the area. So that was like another big point that I wanted to make in those essays, and just having overall inconsistent doctors because of the lack of doctors. So I wanted to be kind of that person that stepped up and provide and alleviate that disparity of Hispanic doctors and this medical professionals too. Um, my third essay, uh, I highlighted about my background and other parts that inspired me to join the medical field. So it was about how I'm first generation. I'm a first generation Mexican who has parents who crossed so that they could give me this better life, and how they made this big sacrifice for me. And that gave me a lot of determination to want to be able to help people that faced that lack of medical professionals in the area. And, and yeah, so college so far. So right now, I'm in my second week of college. I'm taking 19 units, which sounds like a lot, uh, and it kind of is. But honestly, I feel really prepared because of those experiences that I had in high school. Um, I would recommend taking those like AP uh, classes to help you prepare for college, like AP Bio. I took AP Calculus, which really helped. Um, it's definitely an adjustment. The classes are bigger, and the professors expect more independence, and the workload is heavier. But it's also really exciting because you get even more opportunities than you did in high school. So every day, I'm surrounded by my cohort who share the same passion for medicine and the desire to serve others, and that energy motivates me to keep moving forward. So, in conclusion, um, I want to give a little bit more advice. So get involved in your community. Don't wait until college. You should be starting now. Um, there are always ways to serve, whether it's volunteering, organizing drives, or uh, just helping out people in your community. Find your passions, explore different paths until something clicks. For me, it was medicine and photography. I talked to my teachers like Mr. Rosales. I developed like a deep connection with him because of that love for photography, and also with Miss Runyon because of my love for medicine. So for you, it might be different, but always try to look for that passion. Um, Challenge yourself academically. Those AP classes that you're taking that might be really have like a heavy workload. They're tough, but they're gonna prepare you for what's coming in college. And ask for help. Don't be afraid to lean on teachers or your other peers for support because no one succeeds alone, and everyone needs help eventually. And most importantly, remember that your journey is unique. Don't compare yourself too much to others. Use every opportunity to grow, to learn, to serve. Um, and yeah, so thank you for listening to my story. And I hope it inspires you and I hope it has helped you. So, bye and have a good day.